Hello YouTubers, this is end of day 2. I'm giving up for the day. We've got a few extras on the tray, so I've cut it to size now, so that's cut through there. I've just got to fix up a little wobble just at the end here, where it must not have had the saw pushed up hard against the timber. So I don't have one of those tricky saws that people show on YouTube. I've got to clamp a bit of timber down like that, run the saw along it. That one's pretty good. Yeah, and then I've got the back panel on, which will be holding the lights. So the lights will be inset into there like they are on the metal. You can see they're set through the metal there. So they'll be set through that timber. So I've just got to cut the holes and screw them in. And I've also got the 30x30 pine there. So that's what the face is going to be attached to. The Merbau face is going to be on there like that. That stuff. Yeah, so that's the back basically assembled. So they are screwed in. Screwed into those supports. Oh, and I put a third support in the center too. So there's 1, 2, 3 now. Oh, if I can get a shot from down there somewhere. So there's 1, 2, 3 supports down the center. So that floor is just very solid now, it's good. Yeah, so these are screwed into the end grain of that. And those bits are screwed in, these bits here, 30x30s, are screwed into the top all the way through. There is just a slight gap underneath, I'll show you, just for continuity. There is a slight gap under there, just because my measurements were just a little bit out in the center. So the edge is almost there. Yeah, there's only like a mil at each edge, but in the center it's just slightly more. Yeah, if I can get the camera in the right spot. Yeah, it's just about 2.5 mil up in there. So that's alright, I'll fill that up with liquid nails and it won't make any difference whatsoever because it'll all be covered and not visible. Yeah, so I'll just slip a bit of liquid nails in there. Should be beautiful. So up the front, ignore that bit, that's just, I was just checking heights and stuff. What I've got is these supports for the headboard. Now I've used this laminated stuff here. Yes, there's 3 layers of hardwood and a few, lots of layers. 2, 4, 6, 8 layers of pine. So they're a lot lighter than a hardwood beam because there's only 3 layers of hardwood in there. But because of the laminating, they're actually really strong. So they're made for joists. They're joist timber. So you can make decks and use them for floor joists, second story buildings, whatever. So yeah, the strength is definitely there in them. So what I'm doing here, using these for the headboard, they just happen to be like 92 mil, which is what I basically wanted. They're like 91.5 mil, I needed sort of 93. So they're close enough anyway. So now I'm only using 2 batten screws to hold them in. I mean, batten screws are pretty good, but I've filled that hole thing in with PVA glue, external PVA. So the glue is going to be the strength in that joint. The batten screws are just there to hold the thing together while the glue dries, really, and it'll support the joint as well. So if anything does happen to slide forward and hit that, it's going to be quite solid. And this timber, because it's laminated, when you put the screws in through, like I could use bolts. I may do that. I may just, once the glue's dry, I may just pull them out and put bolts in there. I'll have a think about that, but yeah, because these are laminated, they're not very likely at all to split. So that should be pretty good. Yeah, so that's going to be like that, and it will be sheeted, obviously, on this side, face side. Board's running that way, so I've got to put another board in there yet, and then sheet down to the top of that, and then I will be sheeting that side as well. Not all of it is visible, but definitely when it comes out to here, you'll definitely see the front edge of that headboard. And I don't want a big gaping open hole. I want it to be all sheeted and looking lovely. So yeah, I've allowed enough room to sheet that. And it is going to be fairly neat, because the top board, the Merbau, is going to be hanging over the sheet just a few mil. So the overhang of the top board, it's a bit hard to see from that angle because the other upright was in the way. Yeah, so it'll be overhanging about 24 mil, something like that, over the front to cover the 19 mil board, which will be there. And to do that, to sheet that, I have to take the tray off, or at least slide it back. Obviously I can't do anything when it's this close to the vehicle, so I'm going to sheet the back of it, this side of it, and I'll probably put I probably won't put the cap on, will I? Yeah, I'll just sheet this side of it, get that all hunky-dory, and then I'll have to undo the bolts, slide the tray back far enough so I can get into the back of that, and sheet the other side of it. So that's about it for today. Yeah, have enough tools to build a house doing this sort of stuff. I've got the drop saw set up on the grass over there. And it's been raining, that's why I'm under this, parked under here. It's a bit of a cover for me. It's only got a little bit wet, the top of it, so not too bad. Yeah, so that's it for today. This is obviously the Easter long weekend, so I'm going to have most of tomorrow and the next day, and to do this. So hopefully tomorrow I've got a lot more done, and I can do another video and show you what I've done, and sort of a couple of how I'm attaching things and that sort of stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you did, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new video.